As Florida and other states in Hurricane Ian's path grapple with devastating losses, scientists are taking a closer look at the impact of climate change on this year's hurricane season, something President Biden acknowledged in Florida just yesterday.
There's a lot going on. And I think the one thing this has finally ended is a discussion about whether or not there's climate change and we should do something about it. It's going to take a lot of time, not weeks or months. It's going to take years for everything to get squared away in the state of Florida.
So did climate change make Ian stronger and more destructive? NBC weather anchor Bill Cairns joins me now. That's the big question. Was Ian stronger?
Yeah, Andrew, I don't think there's any doubt that climate change made it stronger, but the question is by how much? Was it by 1%? Was it by 5%? I have no doubt whatsoever that this was the peak month of hurricane season. We've had many major hurricanes before. No doubt that Ian would have been a destructive hurricane no matter what. But it did show two signs of things that we're watching, for future generations for climate change and hurricanes. One is rapid intensification. Are we getting these storms to get stronger more quickly? And this one did go through the rapid intensification Wednesday morning from a 3 to a strong 4, almost a 5. And it also went over 87-degree warmer. So a warmer planet, Andrea, also means warmer ocean water. So those two things are things we have to watch for in the future.
So to break that down, is climate change causing more hurricanes to occur or more intense hurricanes like Ian?
I think it's good to look at this graph where it kind of gives us a good gauge of our understanding of different weather events and climate change. Like we know extreme heat and extreme cold. We're really good with the understanding of it and the ability to detect it. Here's an arrow where tropical cyclones is. We're pretty good at understanding the influences, but as far as detecting it, it's a little more difficult to do. So here's what we don't know. We don't know if, there's an increase in the number of hurricanes globally. We've seen no evidence of that whatsoever. So we're not saying climate change is giving us more hurricanes. No evidence. There's no correlation of climate change making hurricanes larger in size, as far as not the intensity, but the size of the storms. And also no link to whether there will be more landfalls or storms that are harmlessly out to sea. But here are the things that we do know, and all of our recent research is trending in this way. More rapid intensification, stronger storms, wetter hurricanes, about 10% on average. So that's more rainfall, more destructive flooding. And also the storm surge will be higher with future storms, not because maybe the storm is that much stronger, but just because of sea level rise on its own. So if we raise the sea levels by a foot, say in Fort Myers, in 100 years from now, instead of a 15-foot storm surge, Andrea, that's 16 feet.
Which is an enormous difference. So have we ever had, it seems as though we've had a more destructive period of hurricanes in the last years, 6 years perhaps. Have we had such a destructive period, or is this unusual?
This has been a crazy 6 years. We have had 7 major hurricanes make landfall. Harvey, Laura, Zeta, Ida, Michael, Ian, of course, and then Irma. The only other time, Andrea, in the history this has happened where we had 7 landfalls in 6 years was 1945 to 1951. It's happened before, but if we do another major hurricane next year, then this will be unprecedented.